All right, welcome folks. We are live. Hope you're having a good day. Go ahead and warm up with the checker deck run. The skips. Straight flush is fine here. Sure. Ooh. Abstract was very good there, just as an Eternal, it's kind of boring. Hey, welcome, folks. Let's just hold the money. Probably gonna take 3 hands here. We'll take 3 hands here. Which is fine. Technically, we could get through the small blind, but we do need to find some scoring. What's the scoring? Not really. Let's check at least one of these. Sure. There we go. Now we just need this to hit flushes and we'll be in business. Well, boss blind could be a problem if we don't get additional scoring. Two pair. Scoring. Oh! That's pretty good. Let's get at least 1 2 pair in here. Maybe not. Well, we can play this to get scoring. And then now we look for the 2 pairs. Surely this doesn't kill me. We've done it. Three of a kind. It's a really, really, really bad Baron. Just like unbelievably bad. We could make it work because it is early and we have something that actually scores. Potentially, eventually, econ. Yeah. Hopefully we draw a flush after this. Cool. I should have kept this king in hand, but it shouldn't matter. And that is a brutal to-do list so far. do it. Hair. Lucy, they give you the raid. Trying to maybe pretend like this has a chance of being a Baron build. Okay, there's got to be a Temperance in here. There's not. Oh no. Denial, they give it the 5. Not the best time for held in hand effects. We're dead. We're alive. Every single one of my held in hand cards got yeeted. Hashtag fun dad, thank you for the bits. Anyone know what the highest rank in an army, a popcorn army is? Colonel. Excellent. It's a really bad... Oh my god, dude. DNA. I have 0 high card levels, by the way. I think we're just cooked. Run was cooked the moment we took the Baron, I'm afraid. High card, can't play that hand. Yeah, there's just no chance here. The Baron completely, utterly devastated this run. Finding K, thank you for the donation. And Evictus, thank you for the 3. Horrific. Yeah. I mean, the Baron was obviously bait, but, like, the run didn't have that much else going for it. It was maybe one of the worst possible Barons you could encounter. It's pretty good. Let's just hold the econ. Ah. Free reroll. Free tarot. Maybe we open this first, though. You know, those are super appealing, so let's just take a little bit of our money back. Here we go. It's fine. I think it's worth $3, $4 technically for a tarot every round. Don't really want that here. Maybe it's not worth anything for these tarots, Jesus. Seen the latest Spider-Man movie. I haven't seen the last 3 Spider-Man, so what do you think? Why does everyone keep asking me that? Are people still, like, watching those movies? I mean, I guess they must be if they're asking me. I did see The Odyssey over the weekend. It's not like Marvel is a popular franchise? Still? And just because something is popular doesn't mean that everybody wants to see it or thinks that it is good. Here, I guess. I don't know. I'm still kind of weak, it turns out. Okay, the last one, I do need to remember to sell it. Here. New Spider-Man made more money on its opening weekend than Avengers Endgame, so yes, people are still going to see the movies. Okay. That's great, but like box office results say nothing about the quality, which is how I determine what movies I want to see. How do you determine the quality of a movie then? I mean, it's subjective, right? That's why I'm not like... I'm not roasting anybody for going to watch Spider-Man. I just have, like, I don't know. I'm in my 30s. I have no interest in going to see Spider-Man. I'd rather see a movie that, like, maybe has something to say. Rather than something that is, like, largely just kind of a product. Silva, thank you for the 4. Did you enjoy The Odyssey? Yeah, it was fine. I don't think it was like... I mean, it was obviously extraordinarily well crafted. It's very clearly, like, the best adaptation of The Odyssey that's been made. But it's not, like, groundbreaking outside of that. The dialogue was a little bit awkward at times. It had some really good performances and some, honestly, pretty awkward ones. Like, the whole time I was watching it, I'm just like, why is Matt Damon talking to all of these Greek characters? And I like Matt Damon, he just wasn't a very good Odysseus. He was just like Matt Damon, you know? John Bernthal will always be John Bernthal. Yeah, that's a... Yeah, that was a tough one, too. Fortunately, he wasn't in it a whole lot. That's how I felt about Tom Holland. Yeah, Tom Holland, it was a little bit like, well, now why is Spider-Man talking to Athena like, or Penelope like that, you know? Anne Hathaway was great. I enjoyed Robert Pattinson in it as well. Like, again, there were really good performances in it. but there is, I don't know. I feel like it had a clear theme that and made adjustments to the source material to suit that theme, and that's fine. Someone should maybe check on Christopher Nolan, though. He seems a little bit fixated with the end of civilization, which right now, which like, fair, I guess. Ben's is a sleeper man. He got too much crap because he was a twinkly vampire. I don't know. I say this as someone who's never watched a Twilight movie. I feel like people have moved past that and just kind of like, not only does he have great performances, he's like very selective about the roles he takes, it seems like, and like takes on interesting projects. But maybe that's just me not like closely following his career or caring that much, other than enjoying him in the movies I've seen him in. We might be dead here. Nope, we're fine. Never saw Pattinson Batman? It was fine. Again, like I personally have a bit of superhero fatigue, but it wasn't a very superhero forward iteration of Batman. Similar to the kind of the Nolan ones. Batman was 7 with a bat suit. Yeah, it was really leaning into like the like Batman as a detective type thing, more so than like, I don't know, the Caped Crusader or whatever. What about Joker? If you're asking me about that movie, you do not want to hear my opinions on it. I can promise you that. I've never felt more vindicated than when that god-awful sequel came out. Because it made people start to revisit and second-guess the original. Or at least it should. Sequel is terrible. Wait until you... Not like the original, which was... Worst part about Joker is its culture impact. Yeah, but I don't think... I think some of that falls on the audience. Because you could say that about Fight Club, you could say that about American Psycho, you could say that about The Wolf of Wall Street. I don't think that's... Well, that is maybe the worst part of Joker, I would agree. But I think unlike some of those other movies, it just like actually failed to deliver on what I assume was its intended message. And so it's much more easily misconstrued than those. That's nice. Taxi Driver for Zoomers? Yeah, but Taxi Driver was, like, good, right? You got a letterbox? Absolutely not, no. Like, I'm not smart, or... like, I don't know, an expert on these topics. It's just, again, largely personal preference. I'm not smart either. I also have a letterbox. Yeah, but like, despite what I do for a living, I constantly have this, like, deep feeling that my opinion is unimportant and no one cares, which is true. They're just like people that still want to hear it, I guess. I don't know. Unfortunately, you have an audience, so people do care. Yeah, despite my best efforts to ridicule them out of watching me. Also, I don't watch, like, a large number of movies. Heel Scrap, thank you for the Prime. Don't label me, thank you for the Super Chat. What actor would you want to play in a movie? Look, it's written specifically into my contract that only I can play myself in the novel, or in the novelization of the movie Roffle. But I'm sure chat has like 1,500 different ideas of some actor that looks vaguely similar to me that would be perfect. Because they don't stop telling me all about them every day of my life. Kind of look like John Bernthal. Do I just need to, like, vaguely nod my head and look interested as some, like... I don't want to say dumb person. Uninformed person gives their opinion on something? Ted, thank you for the, thank you for the bits. Glad you're enjoying the content. Glad it's helping. I don't know. I'm glad it's helping in some way. When we do the Roffle Super Cruise, I've never been on a cruise, so I think that's, I think probably a non-super cruise. Plus, we just talked about my opinion on superheroes. But also, I should probably do a non-super cruise before I do a super one. I don't know how I would do on a cruise, to be fair. I don't like the idea of, like, constant forced interactions, which seems to be like what the whole thing is on a cruise. Armor is going to disappear. It's very far from it. I wouldn't be worried about that. You gain so much weight on a cruise with all that food. I mean, I can do that on my own, thank you. Placement of the baseball card doesn't matter. The uncommons themselves trigger after, like, in their position. So you want flat mult here, then the uncommons. I mean, we lost a little bit of value here, but it's fine. We didn't die. Cruises are weird for the same price of a good cruise. You could go on a vacation somewhere else. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking too. I'm not sure that I would necessarily vibe with the cruise crowd either. But maybe that's me overgeneralizing. That $3 is probably worth. What about a cruise with an unlimited buffet? But like, what about any vacation with an unlimited buffet? Vegas has buffets and I'm not like in a hurry to go there. That place also sucks. Also, hey Murphy. Feel like a cruise only works if you're drunk the entire time? Yeah, but that's not included in the buffet, right? Plus well, I found this out at GDQ. I'm too old to drink as much as I used to these days. You be drunk at home? Yeah, but maybe probably shouldn't. Nice. How do you feel about golf? I'm pretty bad at it. But I go sometimes just to hang out with my friends and, like, get outside. I think it's pretty, like... I don't know. Not at the top of the list of things I would, like to do even in the outside environment, but I do it anyway. About disc golf, I used to play in college, or right after college. There was like, I had an apartment complex that was like large and had like a small disc golf course on the property. So I played there a bit, and then I moved like right across the street from one of the biggest parks in town that had 6-7. That had like the nicest disc golf course in the city, so I used to play there quite a bit. So I used to throw the disc around a bit. I'm pretty bad, it turns out. But it's another one of those things where like I didn't do it because I enjoyed the game. I enjoyed my friends, so I played with them mostly, you know? You guys know about friends, right? Oh no, might have hit a sore subject in chat. Oh god, now people are referencing the show Friends, and they're really not going to want to hear my opinion on that. Can't trust people who enjoy golf? Yeah, there is a little bit of, like, immorality to the whole thing. What with all that grass. Especially in California, going through a historic drought and all. I think it's probably worse to be maybe living on a golf course. So, anyway, I try and block all that out when I'm playing and just tell myself that that golf course would be there if, whether or not I'm playing on it. Which is true, yeah, but like, I don't know. Still supporting it. Don't label me, thank you for the super chat. What do you think of Breaking Bad? It's a very good show. I think I like Better Call Saul better, though. Slower burn and more satisfying payoff. Based? You would say that, Gene. Like, we're probably dead here anyway, right? So maybe we take the gamble. Probably, unfortunately, means you, and then we need to find something good, like, off-rip now. It's good, but not it. Quada, thank you for the gifted sub. He plans on watching Pluribus? No. Because I've already seen it. Or at least the first season. So it seems silly to watch it again. Bloodstone. Maybe there's a chance here. Pluribus is one of the best media about AI currently, Imo? What do you mean AI? It's about aliens. Goofball. Wampty, you can check exclamation point do bad thing, and that should answer exactly why I didn't make that play. Like another glass card, maybe. Bummer. They're aliens that steal everything about human knowledge and how we work as and present themselves as friendly helpers? Yeah, so you agree it's about aliens. Thank you. Is that so difficult? Think you can make it through the next 3 antes? I don't think I can make it through this ante, so... I think the scores are on the board in front of you. Kind of needed that mult shot at the front, but I also need Lucky Cat, or Bloodstone to lock in a little bit more. Well, okay, we actually get there. Thanks to the glass draw. We only have 2 hands left at this. Oh, good. The reason for rearranging the cards, just like with Jokers, you want your flat mult before your multiplicative mult. Alright, maybe we get there. Bloodstone. We did it. Okay, maybe now we get through this ante. Should have a pretty small deck for having a hologram at any point. Okay. Joe, thank you for the donation. No lucky cards. Alright, I need to hit that glass queen, I think. Because this isn't going to be enough. That's maybe a decent compromise instead. Probably still not enough, though. Bummer. GG. Alright, ghost deck. Bummer. Good. Oh. Wait a minute. That is good. Copy target. Now we obviously just need that ace ball. Ace ball? My brain has not been good the past few days. It doesn't bode well for my Major League Balatro match, does it? Dude, there's something better than the Droll Joker. We'd probably take the Droll Joker anyway. Oh. Those are some really good hits. Where are the queens, though? There we go. $16, $19, we need to sell one of these. Like, do I even need the riffraff anymore, or did it just spawn the two of the best jokers for me in this spot? What is going on? Maybe it is gonna be a straight flush run? Right, kings. Alright. Like, is this mail-in rebate our worst joker right now? I don't think I'm gonna fall for the Baron bait again. I already killed a run doing that today. An annoying high card level to see, though. It was an 8, just not the one I wanted it to be. Perfect. One of these could be a king. Technically that could be as well, it was. Yeah, we are a little bit weak, but we've got a lot of money to work with. Size is good. More diamonds. Hallucinations cooled down a little bit. Raised Fist would have been great if we went Baron. Need a little bit more scoring here, I think. Oops, too much. It's already a lot of diamonds. You only have 2 gold cards at the moment. Misprint just keeps giving me too much, slightly. That's another 8. Game really wants me to go 8s here. Predict a loss, no one cares. Austin, thank you for the sub. Baron looking a little bit better now. You could always come back for it. You just need to go back to the straight flush game plan, obviously. There's our Jupiter. Is that the diamond boss? That's funny. Polo is back. Jesus. Take a purple. Never have too much Terragen. Incredible. Desterdo, thank you for the gifted sub. Neat. Actually don't want to be cutting any of these cards. I think what we're going to do is just tank the boss blind with the hearts and the glass cards. Yeah. We'll maybe cut these. It's 2 days in a row I got Giga punished by not taking a gamble on the Baron, but it was a pretty bad Baron at the time, to be fair. Unlock the flush house. Mr. Quirt, thank you for the prime. Discards get up with that flush house game plan. I'll take a glass jack. Don't think I need any of these. Wait a minute, there's our straight flush. Oh. We are starting to get a lot more flush levels, it turns out. 4 of a kind could be something. Do we roll here? Sure, why not? Don't want to play that. Did I play the wrong hand there or something? Or maybe it was misprint diff. Still a little more reliant on that than I would like to be. Oh, gee, thank you for the 11. There we go. This is just always better. And Zagor, thank you for the 10 gifted. Holy. Oh. Okay. It's in the picture of Abstract Joker? That's up to you. Oops. I don't really have great scoring still. Especially if I keep breaking all my glass. Todd Logan, thank you for the bits. Appreciate that. Alright, we need to, like, use this money to get scoring. That's the... Okay. Well, still not exactly the scoring we're looking for. What's our 4 of a kind look like? Worse than a flush still. Flush is also better than flush house. I think I have to detonate here. Anonymous, thank you for the gifted sub. Yeah, that glass do be breaking. Scoring. Like the abstract barely does anything here. Okay. I mean, it's the first actual scoring of the run, I guess. Oh, right. This is a bad boss blind. We'll be fine. I should have made room with at least one of these. I could have. Okay, well, 8 ball sucks anyway, so fine. Okay. Thank you, 8 Ball. Fine, we just need the glass to keep us alive long enough to set up the constellation. Anything but the blueprint would have been fine there. Yes. Yeah. That's Uranus, chat. What's it doing here? We can blueprint the constellation, but why would we? When we can get money off the rough gem instead. Sometimes winning slower is better. Oftentimes. To get one more hand out of that, but it's alright. I don't think we cared that much about this. Kinda wanna go kings and eights, it seems like. Wrath, thank you for the 14. we need that. Maybe I should at least drop the talisman. I kind of want to start setting up the kings, though. Understand that Baron is ideal, but would Fibonacci make sense here? I don't want a Baron, and Fibonacci is not consequential for our score right now. Okay, we probably have to get that fella. So, say goodbye to the hallucination, I guess. It's doing so well, too. Okay. Never mind, good riddance. Okay. I mean, money is how we got here, right? So why would we move away from making money? Fibbo plus hack. That's not good in most builds, let alone this one. Okay. 3 glass is already overkill even into the boss blind. Huge. I mean, we just did a big lucky cat yesterday. Scratch that, we did 3 big lucky or 5 big lucky cats. We do know that this is too much, but it's fine. Rather too much than too little. Snitchlow, thank you for the super chat. Sounds like an interesting interesting way to experience Balatro, I guess. It's like seeing it for the first time the second time. And we need to start like aggressively fixing the deck, I guess. Really? Only 65? Okay. It's probably good to get out of the way while we can. Pick Cube, thank you for the 15. Like at this point, since we're trying to set up for an idol, I don't mind just like hucking a bunch of glass at him. Beneficial Ogre, thank you for the 6. I mean, we're a ways off still. Yeah, it's still only a level 5 high card. Faster than I thought. Send it. glass is breaking kind of fast for 2, 3, 4. Oh, wow. My glass has been, like, shattering so quickly recently. Or a check. Boiled again. More glass shattering than Stone Cold Steve Austin? It's true. Still less than a Cybertruck reveal event? Also true. That gives me more time to set up. The boy is back in town. $1 per card played. Meet Rough John. This probably still go. Yeah, we could definitely go one on the. Well, we could go all in on the Rough Gem actually. Can't even hit diamonds the first time. What a chump. Yep. Here. Probably do want to unlock the +5 here. They're gonna copy for score now. And look for the blue. Okay, that gives us through ante-11 at least. Bit more to copy Chad with the gold seal. The red seal was first. I still don't have a great sense of my score. It's what, like 58 million? Oh, double oops. Might win. I think I probably value trying to break the glass more than I do like one +5 level here. Wow, and I hit 3 of hearts. Sweet death, a glass 8. How do I keep botching the hands that I'm playing? We're in the billions, but it does take glass. Did we hit this time? Want to get out of 8s last? If we can. Finally broke glass again now that we want to. Yep. Another break. 30 card deck with 15 kings. Their aura check. Really need the strength. Okay. Ugh. Bummer. Foiled again. We go again. farm. Oh, I guess we farm the gold seals now. Got a 23 in there. Really wants to give me strengths. Oops, that was dumb. Enough of the strengths already. We're gonna need that glass next ante already. Which means we probably don't get to get too choosy with this, hello. Interesting. With this invisible. Just gonna have to take it as a con- Oh my god, are you kidding me? I can't hit the red seals to save my life. I guess I put too many purples in. But also, I feel like we should okay. You can go. Oh, okay. You can go. Or a check. I think we're probably just not able to do this. Here. Welcome, William. There we got another glass red seal. We've got $300. Let's see if we can find something better than, like, the idol. Otherwise, we're just gonna ride out the mail-in rebate again. This is good. Probably time to go in the pack. Cryptid. Use this. Death here. Check for another death. Say Emperor in the Fool. Careful. Huge. Also quite good. Alright, send it. Eights. It might just be go time. Nope. Mr. Lamp, thank you for the bits. $22 versus 9 misses. Oh, and hit the Ecto, or hit the chat again? Nope. Well, guess we're not pivoting out of photo chat. But that's why we made that play. Boss blind could be a bit of a problem. Well, not now that we got a little bit stronger, it should be fine. Hopefully. Let's find out how greedy we can get here. I think I need the glass. We're gonna use it anyway. Yeah, I do think I cryptid it a clean red seal king, so we do have some aura targets left. Good. I should have probably spent. I can't use that. Can use that. I think we've got too much glass. There's the Baron again. There's the fellow we're actually looking for, even though it missed somehow. Missed or beast. There we go. Break it. Thank you. Full deck, 4 cards remaining. Do I ever sell the extra Chad? Just to improve the odds of it hitting a good card. I just lost a 1 in 4 or like a 1 in 5. Maybe a 1 in 6 into a 1 in 4? No. Sorry, let me do that math again. Yeah, 1 in 5 into about a 1 in 8. Like a 1 in 7.5. It's quite unlucky. Let's just let it rip. Okay, buddy. Okay, that's our best target. Oh, man. 1, 2. That's all that's... Yeah, it's just the 2 remaining cards will solve it here. Oh, hey, we finally hit. Didn't lose the 1 in 15. Theo, thank you for the 1 year. There we go, we hit him. It's over. Alright, we want to replace these two still. Here first. What, a pivot? It's not a pivot if this is what you've been building towards the entirety of the game. It's just plain game. Zero-degree pivot, yeah. We don't really need this many purples, do we? Mega Bull Hunter, thank you for the membership. We should farm a little bit better if we want to like, find the sock in the dusk. Here we probably have to sell out of the Chad. I can't have that happen again, right? This is a legit rough gem run? Yeah, rough gem's a good joker. Why is everyone being so hard on rough gem? They're all good jokers, Bront. You just gotta find the right space for them, except 8-Ball. 8-Ball clearly did nothing for this run, right? Proving my point. Top 3 worst jokers? Great time to ask that question, yeah. That's the conversation we're having, isn't it? You can check exclamation point superlative. Whoops. Well, there's the dusk, but it's got some issues. But don't we all? I appreciate that, Mega. What if we try and find the sock first, maybe? Is that a good idea? Worst Joker is low-key the one that creates a tarot card for a straight flush? Seance? A Joker so dislike that you didn't even remember its effect. It's a pretty good Joker in the right context, though. It's great for multiplayer. Oh, we actually hit this time. Now we just need that sock. Man, if we had just... Well, I guess we didn't have the these as an option for the Ecto. That's quite good. That'll help me find a sock. That I would have sold the Chad for that in a heartbeat anyway. Okay, I do want to use one of the deaths on a clean conceal. I don't know why I'm checking it when you have the idle ready deck. Perhaps the best Joker is the one that you can afford that solves the limiting factor you currently have in the game. Oh my god, someone finally gets it. I'm not just out here yapping to myself. I was getting worried there. Plus 20 sanity. It is on diamonds for now. Do I have any more rocks? I have one more rock. Mega Bull Hunter, thank you for another super chat. Will you stay here? Where do you find the mental capacity to continue to deal with all these chatters? I increasingly read chat less and less. Helps with the mood, though. Have we seen a single sock yet? If only there was somebody that could answer that question. Maybe a couple thousand somebodies. Yeah. Lucky. Boiled again. A lot of chatters seem very eager to prove my point in this moment. Only a couple of weeks until school starts up in the US. That's a good point. Do you notice that phenomenon as well, Kirsten? Jupiter, thank you for the 5. I do a perfect circle. I hear that time is a flat circle, in fact. Can we get a sock? Here's the hack. Should have stuck with the 5s or whatever. Hack fib was clearly the play. Or something. One more round. And then we have to look for a rebate or... Buddy, you're about 14 antes too late. Okay, this has to be the aura, right? It even came paired with the cryptid. Come on. That has to be more than 6 at this point, right? 0 for 6? Okay. That's not that unreasonable. I thought I'd rolled more than that. Oh, good luck, Bacon. It's just the full idle copy, right? Let's see what our top end looks like. So we don't need glass next ante still. Alright, now we have 2 outs at least. I don't know why I'm still buying those. It's a lot of spectrals. Three with a showman, true. Although, no, because we really need a retrigger. We don't want another idol necessarily. We want, want specifically more retriggers, so stock is the out. Joker goes if we find a sock. That's the neat part. E20, no glass. Huh? Tried. Bean. Ah! Ah! I just should have gone with the Baron. We've seen so many Barons and so many mines this run. Rare Jokers sometimes seem less rare than uncommon Jokers. They're about the same is the thing, because there are a lot more uncommons than there are rares. We're getting to real desperation hours this time. So rare Joker is more rare, but one specific rare is less rare than one specific uncommon. Yes, but they're, again, it's about the same rarity as if you're looking at specific Joker. So any rare is less likely than any uncommon, but one specific rare versus one specific uncommon is about the same. Okay, we'll probably need one glass. Okay, that'll help. Maybe I don't want to roll too hard this ante. doesn't make sense. Skill issue. I feel like I was articulating that very well. I guess we can just re-roll it. Yeah. Here's an eternal rebate. Sock. We did it. Cool. Took you long enough. The best unseated name strategy, the server round if you don't get the Perkio. Yes. 100%. I think it's still just double idle. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Yep. 4. Okay, we could do split copy then. This just remains the copy when we play glass is the easy part about this. Now we just need some aura. I mean, I've gotten plenty. It's not the right hit. How do you manage to get consistent gold stake runs, wins? I can't even get to ante 6 of 8. About 2,500 hours in this game. Experience. Like, comparing your runs to mine is unreasonable given how much more time I've put into this game. Though, yeah, the game is the same on mobile. It's just you may be slightly less focused or something. Mega Bull Hunter, thank you for the super chat. Oops. Minus $3. We're re-rolling for aura. That's why some of the last words out of my mouth where we need to find some aura to hit polychrome, or we need aura to hit. Ooh. Fine. Might be a good idea to just save the death and the fool for if we do hit the polychrome. Oh, this fella could have come earlier too. That negative idol, watch and learn. I think maybe you should heed your own advice there, because a net negative idol is impossible here. So we're through this ante with no glass. Probably have next ante and then we die. Played a lot of flushes this run. I don't think we have blank. I think we skipped it ante 1 because I was trying to play well. But that might have also been the previous run. Definitely skipped it in ante 1 or maybe ante 2. But in my defense, that's usually not a good play. At least we don't have to play towards dusk. That's the one upside of these hitting. Oh. Maybe it was this run. There's the blank. Oh god, did I just guarantee that I'm going to have to play towards dusk next round? Club? Not my problem. Should have just played more last turn. Let's see. Yeah, we're dead next ante. Unless we get antimatter into... Let's just stuff these. I cannot take one more ecto, no, that's why I've been skipping them. Antimatter into dusk might get us there. Antimatter into Showman. I don't think I'll have the funds for that specific play. Yeah, Seltzer's another out just because we only have like at most one more anti even with the good hits. I think it's pretty doubtful, given how close we already are to the current score, that that polychrome, even 5 polychrome would do it. Yeah, we have approached the bargaining stage of the run's endpoint, though. Like, what would polychrome even be? It would be 1.5 to the 5th. 1, 2. 1.5 to the 5th to the 4th. But that would take a lot of effort to even get online. I mean, we can fish for it. A cryptid, some deaths might do it, but... Oh, it'll be easier to find the polychrome. Alright, bummer. So we block spectrals now. Looking for... We need probably both aura and cryptid. But, I mean, it's just not gonna happen here. Well... Best case scenario, like, if we did hit the aura, that was best case. Actually, with the cryptid and the ecto, we could have kept it alive slightly longer, too. How come we have 4 cards? Because of the thing that we've been talking about. Like, ecto is progressive. That's why I couldn't take ectos. So I took the ecto because it was funny. I don't think we saw anything that would have been an out anyway. There's like 3 jokers total that exist. Soccer burglar. Burglar does nothing. Sock would have. Or Dusk would have, but it was Seltzer and Dusk were the only reasonable outs. We're just practicing for the next Dusk run that we get. Forgot about Seltzer? That's fair, I haven't come up in a while. GG. Alright, I'm gonna grab some water. Maybe we have time for another one. Alright, ghost deck. I guess we take the hearts here. They're kind of ugly. Leave ourselves with a discard and just accept that it's two hands here. It's a little bit awkward this early. Hollow, that was an impossible play. For a multitude of reasons. We couldn't afford it. It wouldn't be hollow. I guess just two reasons. Nice. I like the part of the runs where Roffle has to remember what the Roffle heavy backlog looks like. Hot. What if we don't commit to that just yet? so we're doing hearts. Maybe a few too many hearts for my liking there. Cool. Might have to hex that. Might be too late already, in fact. Yeah, that was too greedy. Punished for greed. I hate chasing the straight. It worked out. I don't think it was the best play, though. I should have looked for either the spades or the hearts. My god. Should chase the clubs here, actually. Absurd draws. Onk me. Alright. Just don't die now. Okay. Shouldn't win. Those were 9s before, now they're 7s, so it'll be less than 290. Come on. Can't get one singular king. There we go. Don't win. Perfect. Huge. Alright. What are we playing towards? Pairs, I guess? Kings again. I think this is safe. Huge. Oh! Why would you show me that? That's... Oh no. Okay, 4. jokers. Take a king here. You know, some scoring beyond what we currently have going would be nice. Queens. Holy! Oh, that's funny. About 3 rebates? You mean a rebate? Mail-in à toi. I'll allow it. Less money, but no decent scoring jokers? That's a good thing, though. That allows me to farm. Plus, we don't need scoring jokers where we're going. It's not roll. I want to do the funny. Bang. Okay, now we can pick up some scoring. Immolate. Huge. Queens, do we have our familiar here? Here. Here. You got anything for me? Guess that's something. We're kind of building towards kings, right? We've got 1 extra king with a gold seal. I mean, we've certainly got the money for rolling there. Queens. You. There we go. Kind of just thought we were winning in 1. Oh, hello. Well, is greedier than the dictator of Equatorial Guinea? I sincerely don't think I've made a singular greedy play this entire run. I think I've just played the seed how you're supposed to. Three rebates? Yeah, that would... Again. It's just a good play, not necessarily a greedy one. Like, what was greedy about that? Oh, that's what I did wrong, is I didn't copy the perishable stencil. That would have been the smart play instead. Louise, thank you for the super chat. Like, having lots of money in this game is not greedy. It's often just correct. 18 is less than 20. I want 8s. Louise, thank you for the super chat. If I had a real life Polychrome rebate, I would never mail it in. I would just look at it every few weeks. I mean, maybe we'll do the same here. Put that on the blue seal, I guess. What we could do is start leveling up high card for a potential like late game pivot. Use the burnt joker for that since I think we have enough 15 is probably enough in pairs. Fretboard, thank you for the bits. Congrats on C+. Well done. Okay, we don't want to cut the 5s. I just lost a 4, so let's copy here. Pivot time. I missed a 5. I think cutting cards is more money over the course of the run, so I'm going to do that. I will take a purple. It is also on a steel card. Speaking of. Tens. Got extra. Perfect. We're gonna hit the polychrome like immediately here, aren't we? Nope, foiled again. How many? Like, I've rolled so many Imlate good aces. Let's discard you. Perfect. Immolate me. And here comes our polychrome. Nope. Guess we do that in case we need to play a different hand. Didn't hit a single 3. Whoop. Guess I didn't give myself great time to find a 3, so some of that's on me. There we go. Nope. Plier. Okay, we'll take the voucher just to clear it. It's funny. 2s. More kings means more rebate hits in the long term. Oh, who played this too? We used up all the barons on the last run, though. You could say the same thing about the mime, and he's still here. I think I take it still. Oh. It's fine. Smaller deck is still better. There's a 10. There's a 10 and 2 purples. Do I have a suit preference? Spades a little bit. We lost the steal. But like, this is why a small deck is better. We hit the purples, we hit the gold anyway. It's just... I don't know if I can... I have to take it instead of one of the rebates, I guess. I kind of need 106 molts. Ends. Cut these. If I still had some more steel, it would probably be looking a little different. Cool. Have any more 10s left? Huh. Oh. Oh, I do have the steel. It's just hidden because of the foil. Just another reason to hate foil. Jacking it. I don't think I have any queens, do I? Get rid of 6s. Only have 2 jacks, so it's less money now, but I like this for the long-term play of making our rebates more reliable. Dodger helps try and find the jokers that we're looking for. Let's go double here. Have we hit kings since we made so many kings? Nine kings and a... I guess it's not that many. Okay, there we go. I can stop complaining now. Don't want this to land on the blueprint, so I'm not even going to use it. Last 7 and last 3. Gonna keep the steel card. The steel card at least. I want the purple. Yeah, happy to hear that, Tom. Sorry you're going through all that, but glad it helps even if just a little bit. And you're welcome, Alice. Welcome to the stream. Both of you. Yeah, we're probably taking this for a ride for a bit. I do need to take that voucher. And I do need to keep copying the steel so that we can get out of this flashcard. We may even be at that point yet. I'm just a bit of a coward. It turns out 158 molt is kind of a lot. That's awkward. Okay. Surely this means we'll find the Baron, right? Well, that's not a Baron. I think we gotta make a move here. Some semblance of a move. Really gonna need to find those steel cards though. This'll help. Some fart. There's some steel cards. Let's play this, see if we can get some more kings. Cool. Kings again. More steel is a good idea. Strengthen that for some reason. Fine. Still no red seals either. Don't really want to show them in on that timeline. Cool. I mean, we're almost idle already at this point. jacks? I have one. It's just this jack and this 6 left, and we unfortunately missed. Well, problem solved. Probably grab a world card or two and still remove the stones. Sure that matters with the size of our deck right now, but could change. That helps. We just did an idle run, right? I think we still go for it. Because we can do this. And now you'll find the Baron? Obviously, yeah. But again, an idle run at baseline goes farther than a Baron run. So we still get to play the game longer. Let's just world that so it's in our pool. Let's just make sure the idol is fully online. Cool. I needed to keep that for the rocks. The point of the sock right now is econ, since I don't need the score, so I think we take the rebate instead so we can get a clean copy of sock. Grit, thank you for the bits. American Idol is like my toxic girlfriend. It threatens that it's going to leave, but it keeps coming back with the same old songs. You know, I've never watched an episode in my entire life, and I'm proud of that. both of the rocks are purple. Alright. You know what we should do is start making these gold cards so that we can get golden tickets. Although farming a golden ticket at this stage in the run, when we're this strong, will be a little difficult. Another perishable sock. Seen an ecto yet either. Oh. Probably keeping that one around. Cool. Probably could have farmed that better, but I don't think we need immolate right now. Brother. I did not mean to press that button. Those who wait for something good, we got something good. Arguably gooder. needle. Do we win with that anymore? I forget. It was actually kind of close, right? I did not play this round very well. $16 million? Yeah, that's what I thought. So we probably would have died there. Or could have died there. Okay, surely we won't continue missing the auras. Egg. Come on. God. I think we're on like 9 or 10 with no polychromes. We're going infinite? Never mind. At least we are consistently having an impossible time finding the sock. Interesting. Let's do that instead. And don't have a needle accident. Welcome to the team, buddy. Can't believe you. Cannot take that, Ecto. Yes, sir. I think I'm gonna death one of these just so that we reduce our miss rate. here, not you. Okay. And it's went to watch Doc. What happened to the 3-bait run? Well, if you watch Doc, you know that money can be exchanged for goods and services to improve the build over the course of the run. So, I feel like you could piece that one together yourself. The real Whitebeard, thank you for the prime. Oh. Okay. Gives us a better timeline. Is that better? We don't have a sock is the problem. It is $8 per card with the red seals versus... But we don't have a full... I think we just take the rebate. Rebates less work. I think it's just more money given the contents of our deck right now, and like we have the risk of just accidentally winning with a rebate. Whoa, 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 whoa. Let's just do this. And then we don't have to think. Because if a sock shows up, this goes, not the rebate. Right? No. If an idol or blueprint brainstorm shows up, this goes. Yeah, we do have a lot of time. Probably hang on to that for when we add a card. Or so that we can add a card. 27. Oh no. Oh no. I think we're still fine, but can't be doing that. Me would have save scummed. It's not really a thing I do. Water is fine, but annoying. Okay, so it is actually the showman. We're just looking for the sock now. Or a check. What do you think will happen first? Will we find the sock or will we hit the polychrome? Baron first? Well, that's already happened several times. We really bottom deck that new card. Yeah, we don't need to add any cards anymore. Or the third option, you die before either. I mean, we've got a ways to go before that's the thing. Okay. Unreal. Probably have to hold that until the aura hits. This becomes a video, we need an aura count? I mean, the aura count starts with the previous run is the problem, and that's not really something that we can account for. Sometimes videos get published out of order. I mean, the sock is kind of crazy, isn't it? It's so many barons. We've seen 2 perishable socks. I guess we take this. We don't want to roll all the way down here. I did anyway. Like, the words were not even out of my mouth yet. Still just kept pressing that button. There's blank. Can you go away? Send it. We're at what, E22? It is actually starting to get kind of concerning. Like, we're rolling hundreds of dollars every round with Overstock Plus. We haven't even seen, like, a acceptable dusk yet. Okay. So annoying, though. Volley in a standard pack? Alright, you're banned if there isn't one. Rip. Double rip. Mods. Fill their keyboards with sand. I guess I only have 3 hands, so this isn't the end of the world. It's probably something like this. Yeah, that improved the run quite a bit. I'm just gonna keep rolling for the auras, though. Because I'm not going glass this run, and I do mean it, because I want to watch Bushy's Major League Balatro match here, coming up in a few minutes. One, two, three, four, five. 1, 2, 3, 4. Perfect. Now we still have to look for the sock. I'm still not going glass, though. This will help me find the sock. Yep. Wait a minute. Maybe I do need to add another card. Or two. I gotta stop doing that though. I gotta stop saying I'm gonna stop. I gotta stop doing that and then actually stop doing it, you know? We're just never gonna find the sock, are we? We are gonna find the mimes. There's simply no sock in the seed. Oh, let's not leave without doing this. Now we can just kind of cruise for a bit. Although, I guess I do need to find the aura just, like, on principle at this point. Okay. The best boss playing for me. All right, aura. Should start spectral blocking. He says skipping several spectrals in a row. Oh, thank God. Oh, I don't have to think as hard anymore. We found it. So I think it's like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's perfect. $43. I mean, that's better than last run with glass because we don't have 2 dead jokers that got hit. Wow, so many spectrals. Carrie, thank you for the prime. And Genus, thank you for the donation. Rip to our temperance value. Still the mines. Steakhouse Martini, thank you for the 2. Spectral. Welcome back, Showman. Daddy Razzie, thank you for the 13. I guess we don't need this fella anymore since we're not gonna make it to Anti-24. Onk is not Aura, even though they start with the same letter. What's that? No. Thank you for the membership. Okay, rip to our temperance value. It's fine, Hermit still gives value. Actually, negative skip would have been the best thing we did with this double tag here. We don't really need vouchers. Sure. So it does turn out that not taking the Baron line was absolutely the correct play for this run, by the way. Because we get one extra Ecto, and the run just goes further. Could go even further if we wanted to go glass, but it's not super exciting. What would you need to get Nan in from here? A different deck, a different build, a different run. Like, we can see our top end score, right? And if it's E308, how can we make this E308? The answer is we can't. I forgot to check what that negative skip would have been. But it doesn't seem like it would have been good if, like, there was nothing of note in the shop. They were just dead next to Ante. When was the last time we saw an Oro? I think Cartomancer and Chaos, which is maybe as impactful as it could have been. That's true. That's like, those are well above average in terms of the outcome because they're jokers that like do something. If every shop had net negative blueprint, we still wouldn't be able to nan him. No, that's not true. We definitely would, very quickly. You're doing the same thing, but like in opposite order. You're failing to recognize like how exponential growth works by underestimating it instead of overestimating it. Like, it wouldn't even take that long to hit if we got a negative blueprint in every shop. The one Joker slot per Andy proves that? Yeah. Can we even beat this upcoming ante? Nope. Unless... we become a liar sometimes. Well, I might not even have the opportunity to go glass if I want to. Oh! Can't believe streamer would lie again. We really only needed one piece of glass here. But next ante doesn't exist, so it doesn't really matter. Whoops. Don't worry, we've got more. There's a lot of breakage. Yeah, that's been happening lately. That and bad aura rolls are kind of the name of the game. Deadless ante unless you get a ton of deaths. Are we watching the same run? Are you like 45 seconds behind maybe? No, bear in mind, pivot, I'm trying to get stronger, not weaker. But also you can check exclamation point do bad thing. Should be fine. That's a good follow-up command. I didn't realize we had that one. might actually be dead here after all. Because I think we'll be a little bit short with just a singular piece of glass. So we've played what? We played 5 pieces of glass. We played 3 and 2 broke. We played 2 and 1 broke. So our breakage rate is out of control how bad it is. Like, that's extraordinarily unlucky. And all the polychrome hits went to glass. Like, between the polychrome and the glass, we got pretty unlucky this run. I think it's a little bit short. I think it's like E43 maybe. On the bright side, this does show how important money is in this game, because that triple rebate was very strong. Nope, we just got through. Holy. It was 1 piece of glass. Alright, now we're dead. Still no aura. I should have taken an Ankh to save time here. I mean, it's not every day you get 6 total copy jokers, right? Oh no, I discarded my glass. That's alright. I've got this one still. Oh no, I discarded my glass. Alright. Let's see, I'm gonna send you over to Bushy himself. Don't be annoying, don't backseat. Don't hindsight. If you want to watch the both perspectives, you can go to the Major League Balatro Twitch channel, where looks like Sizak and Bean are doing the cast, but you can hang out with Bushy for a bit if you want. I'm gonna send you there. I'm gonna go watch the match. I will be back tomorrow, and then my match against Frost Prime is on Thursday. So thanks for hanging out, folks, and I'll see you tomorrow.